Okay, another question on finishes, how to do the base trim. And I thought I had covered this quite well in my other videos, but apparently not. The first thing you need to do is load your profile, and we'll do that. We'll go insert, um, load a family, and they're down in the profiles folder, and they're in finished carpentry. And then you pick what type of base you want. I I don't know which one I've already got loaded in here, but I'm gonna load this one base built up because I know I don't have it loaded. So you load the profile into your project first. Then you go to a wall sweep, and you want to, if it doesn't matter what wall sweep there is. Okay, I've got one created here called base. If you don't have one already, it'll be cornice. But what you want to do is you want to edit and duplicate. I'm just going to leave it at base 2. I'm going to say OK. And then here under profile, you pick which, see, I had base number 3 loaded first, and there's 4 different sizes of it. Pick the size you want. I'm going to do it with this base built up that I just loaded. Material, you can leave that as trim. Subcategory, that's fine. You know, you can change that if you want to. It's no big deal. Everything else looks okay. And we're not going to have a setback. It's going to go flush on the wall. And yes, cut by inserts, cut walls, no. And then we'll go OK. And now that's our active project. And so you come over and you can get down close to the floor, but I just place it kind of high. Okay. And then I go to a section view that's through that wall. And you can see it here. Okay, so here it is. It's on the wall. This is the door trim behind it. And now you can drag it down, do an offset. You can do a line. I'm going to try a line off of the top of the finished floor to the bottom of the trim. Lock it in place. And go back to my 3D view. And so there it is. But now you see it doesn't, it goes through a wall, okay, but on the doors, it doesn't stop at the door casing. This particular one is not for some reason. I think it's the door families that's doing it that way. But as far as the walls over here go, what you can do is you can grab the handle at the end of the base and pull it back to the edge of the wall. Notice the wall was what was highlighted when it snapped to it. Okay. And then if you want to continue around that same room, now that you've got it in place, you can select it and you can go add walls. Pick your additional walls. The problem being, okay, all right, so I've added all the walls around this bedroom, but if you don't want it, I see there it's coming across into that closet. Here on this wall, it went into the bathroom. So you kind of have to make those adjustments. And there's not a lot we can do about the doors right there unless, unless you, I don't know if we can split it. Let's see. Can we do a split? Hmm. I don't know. It's not picking anything up. Let's try it. No, maybe that worked. Let's see. Oh, I don't like the new orbit on the mouse button thing. Uh, oh, that is not what I wanted. Okay. Um, so I guess we could split that again at that point, and that would fix that thing with the door. Let me try that again. Let's see. Uh, I don't know. I'll play with. Like I said, I'm not too worried about how those look. Um, let's see. If we go realistic mode, yeah, it's still showing up in there. Hmm. Maybe it's just this base built up family. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's because this little lip sticks out beyond the door casing, so that's why it's showing. If we if you use that base one or base three, which is what I had used, if you use that, it won't show up. You can see it still goes through the casing, but it doesn't show. So that's okay. Don't use the base built up. Anyway, so that's the best way to describe how to deal with interior trim. You load the profile you want first, then you can duplicate a wall sweep family to create the base wall sweep that you need, place them at the walls, adjust the height, and then adjust the length to the end. So there you go.